Oh, it's good. It's looking very good. Do you have a napkin? That's excellent. Thank you.
Yeah.
Where's your garbage? Purser here, go ahead.
Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Thanks for clicking on this video. Today I want to watch The Orville, Season 1, Episode 4, entitled If the Stars Should Appear. We know where we left off last time. They forced transitioned their infant daughter into their infant son. Those two kind of learned quite a bit about their characters. I imagine many of these shows, just a guess, that many of these shows here were early on, still into the beginning of the show. Maybe we'll do some more character explorations of some of the other characters. Maybe we'll, or, of course, world building. Learn more about this galaxy that we're in and what kind of things are in there and stuff like that. So, I say we just jump in then. We're still only on Season 4, Episode 4, So, let's check it out. Like, subscribe, comment, hit the alerts button. I will be doing this whole thing eventually. So, they'll be coming out. And, yeah, if you like full reactions, the link to my Patreon's down below. Let's do it. Oh, yeah, these two. Bortus.
Bortus, I wish to talk.
We have been over this. My duties to this ship require a substantial time commitment.
That is not good enough. I am your mate, and I have needs.
I am aware of this, but I am also a bridge officer.
You are saying that your job is more important than me?
I cannot talk about this now. I cannot sleep. I'm going to begin my shift early.
Why are we back on these two?
I wish to eat some, what did Commander Grayson call it? Depression food.
Searching database. For the assuaging of depression, Rocky Road is most consumed.
I wish to see something that will make me happy.
I am 16, going on 17.
Bortus, what are you doing here? Your shift doesn't start for another hour.
I do not want to be in my quarters.
Why, is something wrong?
I do not wish to discuss it.
Unclide fighting again?
I said I do not wish to talk about it.
Okay, sorry.
I'm picking up a large artificial mass.
Holy crap, yeah, I'm picking it up too. Large is an understatement.
Adjust our heading to intercept.
Aye, sir.
Cool. Let's have a good space adventure.
Approaching artificial mass, Captain.
Enough of Portis's relationship.
My God.
Is it the Borg? Wow. That's cool. I don't mean to be anti-Portis, but we just had a whole episode with those two fighting. I find their fights very tedious. Why? I'm depressed. I need ice cream. He should dump them anyway, because he wanted to transition their child.
Who would need a ship that big?
Persian guy, maybe? Wants to show off at the club?
Analysis indicates the ship is approximately 2,000 years old.
If he keeps drifting in this direction, in about 6 months, it'll collide with Star J2837.
It is possible for our shuttle to dock, but navigation will need to be precise. I am the only crew member capable of such rapid helm adjustments.
Well, you don't have to be a dick about it.
It is my understanding that human males take pride in their sexual organs.
Yes.
Sometimes.
Then Lieutenant Malloy has complimented me.
That was funny.
I'm the only gelatinous crew member on board. It's just tough to meet people. You ever feel like coming by my quarters and just getting weird and sloppy some night?
Please report to the shuttle bay.
On my way. Sorry, Yelfed.
Well, looks like it's another night with just me and the toothpaste.
Sort of sounds like Norm Macdonald's voice.
That's about the size of New York City.
And it's been drifting for 2,000 years.
Wow. There's got to be people on it.
Engaging electromagnetic seal.
This door looks like it hasn't been used in centuries.
Alara, you want to open this jar of pickles for me?
I'm afraid of heights.
Given your species' fragile construct, an impact from this height would result in death from severe trauma to the spinal cord.
Oh, shut up, will you?
Wow, cool.
Our ship looks like crap now.
It's a bioship.
Life form readings?
Yes, Commander. Millions.
We'll split up. Kelly, you and Alara head to starboard. Claire and Isaac and I will take the port side. Mercer to Orville, do you read?
It would seem neither the Orville scanners nor communications will penetrate the hull.
Okay, we'll rendezvous back here at 1300 hours ship's time.
Right. Wait, that's
1 p.m.
1 p.m. Right, sorry, that always screws me up.
When you were married to Commander Grayson, what was it you failed to do that led her to perform coitus with another partner?
Isaac, honestly, I don't think that's any of your business.
Were you not sexually adequate?
No, that's not it. No, just drop it, okay?
How do your people procreate?
All Kalon are assembled by a central production facility on our homeworld.
Oh, that's hot.
Do you intend to resume coupling?
Sometimes two humans think they're right for each other. Sometimes one of them loses perspective on the relationship, and sometimes the other one has sex with a blue alien. Humans are very flawed animals that way.
There are 3 life forms inside the structure.
Well, they just forgot that they're on a ship.
Hi, I'm Captain Ed Mercer of the Jehovah's Witnesses.
Well, that's not quite the greeting we wanted.
Perhaps she fears you are not sexually adequate.
Look, it's fine, all right? I'm just gonna try again. Hi, I'm Captain Ed Mercer. Holy crap! Thanks, Isaac.
You are welcome.
I mean, they're not worried that the robot's gonna look strange or that they might look strange.
Sorry. Your husband's gonna be okay. He's only stunned. Our ship encountered your vessel adrift in space. We'd like to help you try and make repairs.
I don't understand.
Yeah, what ship?
We've never seen anything like this place. What is it?
This is our farm, my husband and I. Are you from the Underland? Please don't harm us. We're good, decent people. We embrace the word of Dural.
Who's Doral? Mom?
Get back in your room, Tomalin, now.
Who are they?
I said now.
We don't mean your family any harm.
Well, we did just shoot his dad.
Aside from shooting your dad, we don't mean your family any harm. He's only stunned.
Are you real?
My name is Isaac. I am an artificial life form. Can you tell me what sort of vessel this is? From where do you originate?
An artificial... What?
Please, answer my question. All that we can see, what is it?
It's what it is. It's everything.
I do not believe these people know they are on board a spacecraft.
Wow. That'd be cool if somebody said that to us.
Are you from beyond?
You shut your mouth with that blasphemy, Tomalin.
What if we are?
Come with me.
Tomalin! Tomalin!
You have no idea what a social roadblock it is being the strongest person on the ship, you know? I mean, aside from Isaac, but even that's a toss-up. But then there's the captain, and he doesn't even seem to care, you know?
Trust me, Ed has his own set of hang-ups.
Like what? Look, Ed just... He had trouble with balance, you know, between work and home, and I don't know, I just started to feel like I was living alone. Although I regret sleeping with Derulio. You know, in a weird way, it was inevitable. As awful as that sounds. Do you hear that?
All right.
Yeah.
Character exploration.
May I see your identification?
Good afternoon to you, too. We encountered your vessel.
Your identification now.
Mine's actually in my other pants.
I'd rather not show you mine because I look really bad in my picture.
She does. She looks really shiny and gross. Have you ever heard of combination skin?
What?
Step into the vehicle.
Okay, if you could just put your weapons down and let us explain.
Jesus. So somebody clearly kind of knows what's up. Those guys aren't the old farmer types.
I had to get you away from there.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be around when your dad wakes up.
There are those among us who have begun to question Scripture. We believe that there may be more to the universe than what we can see.
Your mother spoke of a Dural. Who is that?
Doral is the creator.
The common impulse of biological life forms to attribute the origin of the universe to an omnipotent being is most curious.
Well, then how do you think the universe began?
On the subnuclear scale, it is quite natural for quantum fluctuations to create matter and energy where none exist.
My friends, our world is about to change.
Prime directive. We won't have it here.
Just do it, I guess.
As far as we know.
If I had to work alongside my ex-wife day in and day out, man, I'd rather chew broken glass.
You were married?
Hell no. When I imagine the person I'd fall in love with, the person who could bring me so much happiness that I'd want us to spend the rest of our lives together, God, it just makes me want to kill myself.
I can see how this banter will get a lot better in the future.
We're under attack by the Krill. We've taken heavy casualties.
Sir, the Drian is a colony transport.
Set course. Maximum velocity.
What about the boarding party?
We will have to hope they do not need us until we return.
Classic. Classic Star Trek situation.
We've long suspected that there is more to the universe than we can see, but until now we had no proof.
If this ship drifts into that star, your whole world is gonna fry. Why would anyone ignore this when there's a chance to stop it?
Many people refuse to accept an irrefutable truth simply because that truth puts them in the wrong. You can rest assured Hamelak is such a man.
Who's Hamelak?
First guardian of the word of Doral. He makes all law. If he knew we were here speaking of this, he would put us all to death.
Sounds like a dick.
Oh, what?
It is a compliment. It seems we have encountered a dictatorial theocracy.
Great, those are always fun.
This Doral, for example, how do the stories say?
Is the food not to your liking?
Oh, it's good. It's looking very good. Do you have a napkin? That's excellent. Thank you. Where's your garbage? Mercer here, go ahead.
Alara, you okay?
No, I've been shot.
All right, we're on our way. Mercer out.
Oh, okay.
Embrace the word of Doral.
Yes!
The people by Doral's truth and love.
This is a little cut and dry.
Who deny Doral's gift to the universe, can they be allowed to live amongst us, to grow and fester and to challenge the benevolence of Doral? Bring him out. This man is one of those who call themselves reformers. He is charged with heresy. He openly defies the benevolence of Doral. He is yours to sentence.
Ah, this dude's a dick. He is a dick. Not a compliment.
Who the hell are you and why have you brought me here?
A weapon, is it?
Why did you kill that man out there?
I didn't kill anyone.
You incited that mob to beat him to death. You killed him. Why?
The people do as they wish, and today they wish to carry out the word of Doral.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but your goons shot my friend. I don't know if she's alive or dead. So let me go right now, or I swear to God, there will be trouble.
From whom? Other friends? You're going to be our guest for a while.
Not cool. Not cool at all. I do love this scenario they got going on here, though.
Alara, can you hear me?
Come on.
Tremendous amount. There are 3 metal slugs lodged in her upper chest. I'm gonna remove them.
Fuck.
What sort of magic is that?
It's medical science, baby.
Excellent. Oh, modern medicine.
Thank God for that tough Salean body of yours.
Where's Kelly?
There were 2 uniformed men. They must have taken her.
Enforcers. They probably took her to the city.
Isaac, go back to the shuttle, contact the Orville, tell them we need backup fast.
Yes, Captain.
Except for they're not there.
The Orville is gone.
What do you mean it's gone?
There was a distress call. They say they will return as soon as possible.
Was it the Krill?
We can't take another hit on the starboard side.
Commander, we've knocked the hell out of their engines too. If we concentrate fire there, maybe we can get them before they get us.
Very well. Transfer weapons control to Lieutenant Lamar's station.
He's gonna succeed, yeah, of course.
Ah, boom, bitch! That's what I'm talking about, right there, like boom!
Lieutenant!
Sorry.
Well done, Lieutenant. What is the status of the Drian?
Boom, bitch.
It'll be an hour before we can get underway.
We must hope the captain and his team are not in danger.
One more time. Who are you, and where are the others?
I already told you, you stupid son of a bitch. Our vessel encountered yours drifting in space, and we're trying to help you before you fall into that star and get your nuts burned off.
Where are your friends?
Last time I saw them, one of them was banging your mom and the other one was high-fiving him. I'll tell you. There's a little coffee shop on Lafayette Street in Soho called Central Perk. My friends are there. Please, don't hurt the monkey.
That's funny.
It's where they interrogate dissidents.
I don't get the monkey reference, but I saw a lot of Friends.
Oh my God, Nick? Nick Lewis? It's Ed from college lacrosse. How are you?
Step back from the door.
My God, look at you. You're a guard now, huh? How long you been guarding?
You've been guarding.
Give me a hug, you big joker.
I've been through a divorce. This is nothing.
Do you know what my colleague here is holding in his hand?
Scale model of your penis?
In that syringe is a compound that we find to be a very effective truth serum. Imagine every nerve in your body feeling as if it's being punctured by a tiny little drill. No, don't imagine. Feel it.
Oh no.
This is the antidote. All you have to do is tell me where the others are.
Wow, it's kind of harsh. Kind of harsh. I love the way they...
You were so amusing before.
What the hell did you do to her?
Talk!
Now.
Damn you! Give her this!
You must be Hamelak. Nice name. Just kidding, it's not.
All we were trying to do is help you.
Why would we need your help?
Your entire world is a massive bio-vessel adrift in space, and in less than 6 months, it's going to be sucked into the gravity well of a star. We encountered your vessel.
Do not blaspheme in these chambers. Dural's creation is all.
He can pretend all he wants, but he knows the truth. Or at least he suspects.
The kid's right. Why else would he have tortured me? He knows what we are.
Well?
Is it possible that there's more to this universe than what we see? Yes, it's possible.
Then for God's sake, why don't you let us help you? We can try to repair your ship.
To do as you say would shatter our entire way of life.
Tough shit, bitch.
It's not ready.
You mean you're not ready to give up control over these people?
What part of you're going to die don't you understand?
Am I supposed to just take your word that we're headed for catastrophe? Without proof.
You want proof? I'll give you proof. Look at this. That's our ship, the Orville. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. All the curves and everything. It's real nice, right? Now look at this. That's your ship, huh? Looks like a big metal turtle, doesn't it? That's where you live.
I will not destabilize a system that has kept order for thousands of years.
Torture? Public execution? That's what you call order?
Guess we'll be on our way. You'll understand that we don't want you sending the cops out after us. Have a nice nap.
Are they gonna get away? Yeah, how come no one's ever run across these?
It is a forbidden place. None of us have ever known what it is.
The code should be easily obtainable.
Ah, cool.
Up or down?
Let's try up.
Awkward.
Any weekend plans?
Not really. Might call my sister.
Cool. Cool.
1,000 light years from Earth and you're still awkward in the elevator.
Cool. And we're like, oh, we fixed it.
What's that?
That is space.
How far does it extend?
No one knows. Probably to infinity.
I have access to recording left here by the last occupant.
This is Captain Jahavis Dural.
Doral.
Whoa. Cool.
This vessel was constructed by my people as a first attempt to visit another planet. Our world is remote.
That's Liam Neeson.
Even the nearest 3 generations would live out their lives on board this biovessel. But we were hit by an ion storm, and we've been unable to restart our engines. Unless we can repair the damage, this ship is now our home. We are doomed to drift indefinitely.
This society was never supposed to exist.
Huh.
Evolved and grew until they simply forgot their origins. Forgot they were on a ship.
How is that possible?
I knew that.
Even Earth is a little fuzzy in some of its own history.
Damage records indicate the engine failure is quite rectifiable. It should take no more than 24 hours. According to the ship's schematics, it appears a portion of the upper surface of the hull is retractable.
This thing has a sunroof?
Presumably to simulate night.
What's night?
Do it. Oh, yes. Just daylight all the time there. People are going to be like, what the fuck? This is kind of making me well up a tad.
If the stars should appear one night in 1,000 years, how would men believe and adore and preserve for many generations the remembrance of the city of God?
The fuck is that?
Emerson.
William Byron Emerson, yes. Yes. Ralph Waldo, Lord Ralph Waldo Keats, David Thoreau, yes.
Sir, communications are now clear. We are being signaled by the Orville. They have returned.
What do we do now?
Well, we're going to contact the Union fleet and have them send a special training crew to help reacquaint you with your own ship. Driving this thing yourself in no time.
Thank you.
We just gave you back what was already yours.
After they tortured you. Ah, it's pretty wild. That was cool. Woo! That was cool. Yeah, I really like that. You know, it was a episode. It's just, you know, I mean, this is what we like about Star Trek. I mean, I know I'm gonna keep comparing it to Star Trek, and maybe eventually some fans will start saying, shut up and quit comparing it to Star Trek. But, you know, hard not to. But this is, I'm just, as a newbie to this show, you know, it's kind of exactly, you know, it's just what you want, you know, cool. It's exactly, I wonder if some of the same writers, if they stole some of the same writers from those shows, Next Generation or Voyager or something. Definitely kind of has that, you know, it's perfect, you know, it's like just, and that was cool. It was dark a little bit, you know, the torture, her torture seemed a little bit, you know, darker than your run-of-the-mill Star Trek torture scene. You know, and when they do stuff like, I mean, not to say the obvious, but when they do stuff like when what's his name shot that ship, you know, and it was like, boom, bitch, you know, like that. You could see Geordie LaForge just can't do that, you know, as much as he wants to. He can't go, boom, bitch, or just, that's the funny, I mean, just say it over and over again, but I mean, it's like, there's just a funny kind of a realism in their dialogue, but it's got all the trappings of like a regular Star Trek with sort of a little bit of a, I wouldn't even say irreverence, but like, you know, like a, just trying to figure out the reason I'm perplexed over this in a way is I'm just always trying to figure out exactly what it is how to say what they're doing, you know. Because essentially, it's Star Trek Next Generation with, I wouldn't even say it's, I keep on saying it's realistic dialogue, but it's, and it certainly kind of is, but it's just, I don't know, it's funny. Funny show. I definitely think this seemed like a pretty, you know, I really can't judge the show yet. You know, I can't say whether it's good or bad. My sense is that this is, you know, this is a solid episode right there. Seemed like to me. What did I not like about it? I didn't really not like anything about it, but you know, I was kind of like, why are we starting with Portis again with his crap with his fucking relationship? But I guess in a way they're just sort of segueing into from the last show into this show. But I would say we don't need to focus on Portis's relationship for another 6 episodes at least. Unless they just always bring it up. But I found that really tedious. To sit there and listen to Clyde and going, you do not pay enough attention to me. It's like, come on, guys. It also seemed fairly predictable. I mean, right away, I guess. I mean, that it was going to be people that forgot that they were on. I think I said it. I don't know if I said it, but you know, people that had forgotten that they were on a ship. I didn't really think much about why they were even in this situation, but I like the explanation was cool. you know, that it was a multi-generational ship, and they had somehow just sort of forgotten. They got hit by the ion storm, which took out their thing, were unable to fix it, and they had just somehow forgotten that they were even in that situation, which I could see happening. 2,000 years, I mean, that's a pretty long time. 3 generations, which would have been, what, 150 years maybe, max. That's what they anticipated, and they ended up being there for 2,000. So that part was kind of predictable. I did think that Liam Neeson showing up in it, that was really weird. That was definitely him, right? And then the guy looked familiar too, who played the asshole, Hart, whatever his name was. That's another thing. It's like the acting is kind of really good too, and you know, like he acted, you know, he seemed very realistically a dick, and very kind of scary the way he was and stuff, and the whole thing of torturing her. And she was great. Her smart ass remarks were funny. Yeah, nah, it was good. I really enjoy that. I could sit there. I would be, you know, I would be done with this by Monday. I would sit here. It's Friday. I would binge watch this all weekend, but I can't. Sadly, that's the one thing about this channel, that the only thing I really kind of regret is I can't. It's sort of a mixed blessing though, because I sort of regret that because I can't binge watch anything. I can't, like everything. Buffy, The Last Kingdom, I would just burn through those. And I loved binge watching stuff. And, but without the channel, I never would have watched Buffy. I just wouldn't have even tried. I would never would have watched it. I never would have watched this. I could see myself, if I thought about it and remembering that this existed, I could see myself stumbling on this and burning through it. I just hadn't really. I wouldn't have started watching a lot of the stuff that I been watching, but I also can't binge watch anything. All right, well, that was good. Let's move on to the next one. By the way, let's think about this. There's only 3. Let's look. There's only 3 seasons of this show. And then this only has 12 episodes. Season 2 has 14 episodes. And Season 3, entitled New Horizons, only has 10 episodes too. So whatever. There's 10, 20, 34 episodes. It'll be easy. We'll get it done by the end of 2024. Maybe not. Alright, well, thanks for watching, everybody, and like, subscribe, comment, hit the alerts button if you want to know when the new one comes out, and I will see you next time. If you like the full reactions, the link to my Patreon is down below. See ya. Bye.